on, guys? Welcome to Blake's Garage. I am here with my WRX channel's Subaru. I don't know if you guys remember this one, but I'll put a link down below in the description to his channel. You got what, around 35?
30 now.
30K?
Yeah.
30K now. So check out his channel. Awesome Subaru content. Really clean B-roll stuff. He always does some really nice stuff. And his car's always this freaking clean. Right now he says it's dirty, but I've never seen it dirty. So his name's JR. He's behind the camera. Say what's up.
What's up? Hello.
He's always kind of that guy behind. Like you might see like a reflection of his face in this video. Who knows? So could reveal him. It's kind of cool seeing someone on another channel. But yeah, what we're gonna do is we are just gonna change out the rear brakes and rotors. You said too, on his 2015 Subaru WRX. You got a lot of stuff done to this. You want to just kind of go over it real quick? Give a little behind the scenes.
Yeah, real quick. It's just full bolt-ons. Suspension, it's on E85 right now, running up about E60 or thing. Yeah, around E60 or so. Makes around, depending on the dyno, between 360 and 400 wheel horsepower. Tuned by Mikey Body over there in New York. It's on an E-tune, not a dyno tune. Want to get dyno tuned soon, but who knows? Just gotta wait for some more time and money. But that's basically it. I autocross it pretty much, and a couple track days under its belt. Other than that, just a nice, dependable 15 WRX.
Yeah, and I like the wheels, nice and lightweight. Those Incays,
yeah,
very nice. RE71Rs, it's a winning package right there, lightweight stuff. And then yeah, you're still on the stock brake calipers. And then what is this, your first set of rotors, or how many rotors have you done?
This is the second set of rotors, third set of front pads.
Okay.
The back ones are still stock, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
So,
stock pads too?
Yeah, stock pads.
Cool. So what are we putting on today?
So we have DBA rotors, and now here's the thing, I forgot my pads at home. So we're just going to put on a cheap set of pads for now. Okay. And yeah, DBA rotors. Big thanks to Subi Bros for hooking it up with the rotors, by the way. So there you go.
These guys right, huh? Oh man, they're in the blue.
Yeah, they're still sealed up.
Lucky for you, I have brake cleaner. Buy it by the case, man. Look at those. But actually, I mean, we'll still clean them off, but ooh, those look very nice. This is a nice slotted rotor, so get a little bit of a gas escaping through there. And then very cool because they're painted as well. So I mean, that's just awesome. You don't get any of that rust, and they look super clean because your car is all blue and black everywhere, so it's gonna look awesome. And you got the sticker, most important part about performance parts. If it doesn't come with a sticker, it's probably junk, right?
Yeah.
See how much droop out we get with these
not much
coilovers. What are we on?
Prime coilovers, prime suspension coilovers. Okay. Not much at all. Man.
So you get a lot of three-wheel motion in this bad boy?
Yeah. Especially at autocross?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll lift up the rear end.
Very important, very important. Taking a watch off.
It's cool you got a cameraman now, you know?
That's what I need. Camera guy. Keeping it entertaining. Nice tame. Does make it a hell of a lot easier. Well, this should go a lot quicker actually because it won't take as long. Don't get mad about our setup. This is all we got. They're fused together. We're just gonna go ahead and like bust the rotor off real quick. Now I'm putting two little bolts in here, and what that's gonna do is allow it to kind of compress off of the hub right here. So I'm just gonna slowly kind of compress these on both sides until it pops off. And this is just an easy way to pull off a rotor if you have issues with any sort of rust or anything like that. It's almost there. Woo, still going. There it goes. Oh, look at that, guys. So that is the easy way to get them off if you live in a climate where you might build up some rust. As you can see, JR's has a little bit of rust right here. Something I don't deal with too much here in California, but he lives up in Seattle, Washington. So, well, maybe not Seattle, but you live in Washington, so you have those issues.
Yeah, not too bad though.
Yeah, it's not really bad. It's not really pitted or anything. Save the bolts. And the size of these is the size that fits. I don't remember. It's whatever I had in my toolbox. Right. So, number one thing when we do this, get it away from paint, anything like that, and don't spray it in your freaking eyeballs. We're just gonna spray these down, wipe them off, that way we get just that gunk off of them. Now these ones are not too bad actually from these guys. They actually look pretty dang clean. which is good. Some of the cheaper rotors that you may put on a car, they'll have like a nasty coating, but this isn't too bad. Throw this thing back on here, and we'll put the pads in it. Oh, and very cool. It looks like it's drilled by for 5x114 and 5x100. So if you guys have an older Subaru, you would you'd be good to go on a pre-2014 WRX as well. I'm gonna have to
that's cool.
bang that on a little bit, I guess. Use the old hammer. Well, I guess it'll. Hub centric, huh? Just wasn't super flat. So yeah, that looks good to go. All right, so now we can do the pads, which for these, pretty simple process. Slap those bad boys out of there, pull them in, pull them out. One side is gonna have this little click-on connection. Uh-oh. Oh my God. Gonna have to do this a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Cool, good to go.
So my pads are kind of toasted.
You know what? I thought it was like a European car where you have to do the screw-in technique where you can press the caliper, but apparently that is not the case on Subarus. So Subaru's got some old school tech there. Oh, you know what that is? That's because of the parking brake.
Oh yeah.
On European cars, a lot of parking brakes integrated.
Yeah. I think we could just slip the pads in there. Of course, you want to do this every time you're doing a brake job. Set that there.
Sweet. And as always, his engine looks freaking showroom immaculate. Just because, I mean, come on, why shouldn't it be super shiny and nice? What?
This is Car Pro Pearl.
Ooh.
It's good for your engine bay.
Yeah, no, I love that stuff. It's my favorite for anything like black or, well, in your case, anything. It looks really, really nice.
You just spray it on, and there you go. Done.
Good to go.
There you go.
We got the little brake compressor tool in here. This is actually the European version, but we're just using it the standard way. We're just going to compress this caliper back in. On European cars, it actually has a thing to where it twists the caliper or the piston back into the caliper. Cleaning up these little slider pieces right now with a little bit of brake clean. I'm going to shove those in there. We fully compress the caliper. We're going to throw the pads on it and we'll be good to go.
Those edges are super sharp and the gloves are, it doesn't rip the gloves open, I guess.
Nah, yeah, these gloves are really nice. Like everybody that comes over, it's funny because we put these gloves on, they're like, you know, I heard you talking about these gloves, and I was like, yeah, you know, whatever, gloves. And they put them on, they're like, ooh, these are nice.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. It's funny because you said the same thing. You're like, oh, I like these. So I always like how whenever JR comes down to California, he's always like changing something. I think last time you did your TGV deletes or something, you're like, you know what, let me just rip the full intake off of the car before a trip, and I'm gonna do like a, you know, 7-8 hour road trip. Now we're like, road trip, we'll just do the brakes, you know, whatever. It's always good. You gotta have that roadside maintenance. I'm kind of that roadside maintenance plan.
Yeah.
He's my hookup in Seattle, and I'm his hookup in California.
Right, but like, if you ever need anything, you need a garage when you're up in Seattle, just let me know.
There we go. Perfect. Easy way to tell which pad goes where. This one has a wear indicator on it, as you guys can see, which this one was obviously scraping. Probably starting to get there to where it was almost making some noise, or maybe making some noise. It was. Yeah. So now we got that fresh pads. These pads are so teeny. It's kind of hilarious. Compared to like the M4 or something. Even the S3, my S3 has a lot bigger brake pads in the back as well. But we're just gonna slip those in there, and there's only a brake pad wear indicator on one side of the car, and this is the side, which is the passenger side. We're gonna slap these things in here and get the caliper put back on. So pretty straightforward. All right, so throwing the tire back on. Super easy, super simple.
You got knee pads, man.
Yeah, that's like my number one. That's my number one tool right there.
So much better.
If no one's using knee pads, you need to use knee pads. It might seem like an old person thing, but dude,
nope.
My knees are so jacked from skateboarding. It's not even funny.
These are nice, man.
Yeah. $10, Amazon. It's the way to go.
I don't want to go ham on this and then, you know, nice and loose now.
All right, guys, so we're just closing out the video. We got those rear brakes installed on JR's car. Things looking awesome. It's always super clean. Like I said, he's Always keeps it very nice and detailed. So check out his videos down below. I'll leave a link in the description. We got like a drive around probably. I think you'll post soon.
Yeah.
We did a little M4 rip around. I took him around my roundabouts and gave him a good little ride along, which was fun. So yeah, guys, we will talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Later. I'm Rich on.